So, Infinite Intelligence, thank you for making this positivity happen. So, yes, I'm a huge giver. I love to express infinite creativity, right? Infinite creativity, needs a demand, an endless demand. It needs practice, right? Something that would bring out that creativity within. That is what I'm really about, right? And because of that, right, I want to offer graphics in a transparent way where you can keep up with your graphics design. I'm offering you person centered graphics, the graphics that would give you what you really need. These graphics can be healing because it's going to be a way of you expressing source, right? That's which gives us life from within you. You will be the medium of that art that is expressed through you, literally. It will be you connecting to source and me just helping you guide the way with my graphic skills. This, my graphic skills, right, is my offer that I have given most trans men of color, right? In time past on Facebook, before my Facebook was brought down, I offered graphics design to trans men of color freely, voluntarily, to see that every vision felt, you know, valued, felt impos- important, and even if it wasn't counted as anything, right? It's not really about recognition or rewards from me. It's about expressing that infinite creativity. So I'm here again with that offer, right? But this time around, I'm here with the offer to anyone that is interested in harmonious connections, harmonious unity, increasing in positivity, right? Because every interaction will be about increasing your positivity. Because I believe love more than anything in the world. I know that love will always win. Within my being, I have this inner knowing that this which gives me life is the most powerful force in all of existence. And so, because I exist, I am very sure that this is going to be mind blowing, especially because I know it's going to increase, right? I actually had a vision of it expanding to a larger scale, right? So, first come, first serve. If you are the first people to reach out to me, right, on this particular offer about graphics, you get it done by me personally or my team because I've been building a team that we are all growing in the team, right? But yes, we are the proof that Africa can unite, and that proof alone, right, means a lot to me because it's genuine. It's not about pulling each other down because I know most Black Americans did. I don't know why there's so much of trying to look good by putting someone down kind of ideology. I don't have that kind of mentality. That's why I don't do hierarchy. I'm not the leader of my group. I'm just, you know, mastermind of bringing minds together. And I love to see authenticity. I love everyone to express how they really feel. Right? That's the kind of team I work with. I work with teams, like-minded people that want to keep growing every time in creativity. And so we want to express this creativity, right? And my team can be busy, right? So this is about me expressing my creativity. But when it becomes like something that is on a larger scale, they would chop in, like come in if possible, right? Because it's just a challenge, right, of creativity. But most importantly, this is me, right, giving that my creative art. So yes, this is also using the platform of Canvas as an exhibition of what I am creating with you. This is also a medium of you learning creativity because I can take you through Canvas creativity that you can do one or two things by yourself using Canvas, right? If you're using the paid version. But what I do, because I'm not using the paid version, is I create my objects, right, off Canvas, right? And I bring them to Canvas and I use that as my platform of arranging my objects. So that's what I do on graphics, right? I do also coding. I do build application and web application, mobile application. Though I haven't really done mobile application lately because I don't have that right requirement. But yes, those are steps of forward potentials that would happen when everything is rightly in place. So yes, what do I love to do? I love to give. I love to give. I love to make that God within another feel love, right? From source itself, which means everything to me. It means a lot to me to be able to give, right? And so I'm here to give genuinely from my heart. So I want this video to be that video that calls you to collaborate, right? I need a genuine collaboration on free will. You coming to me on free will, right? And if you steal my idea, it just means you put me above you, right? And I don't mind being above anybody, especially when it's not me that please myself, right? Because I would never want to please myself. I would never seek to place myself above anybody, not even my twin flame. Like, you need to understand when I mean I'm a huge giver. Like, I literally made sure I offered myself as a caregiver, right? Because I wanted to be someone that can take care of that significant other. That's my divine union that is precious to me, right? Because the truth is, practice makes perfect. Just the same way you cannot learn how to play the guitar without actually making errors and doing all those stuff, right? So I did that practice of taking care of people first-handly, practically, right? And I did a perfect job taking care of them passionately without any strings attached, right? That's a job. I was professional about it. And if I can be that passionate about something that didn't wasn't returned back to me, it wasn't like they took care of me back, right? But that was me in the position to take care of someone that was in need of help, right? That is how I desire to take care of my twin flame because my old man was that kind of man that was saying, Well, if I was in position to ever be the one to take care of my wife, God forbid, but I would. There's nothing there. I can do it. I would do the work. There's nothing inside it, right? And that's a lie because he cannot even take care of himself, right? Let alone an external factor. So it felt as if he was really crushing or dying when encountered such an experience that was even very temporary, right? So I'm not like hoping for the worst with my twin flame, but yes, I want my twin flame to feel every single ounce of love from me because I'm solely dedicated to seeing her feeling good in every sense. I want her to always know that she's very special. And so this is why I prefer to keep myself in all lifetimes to be single than mix with any energy that would destroy that important union for me. So I'm a very big giver. I want to give and I seek to strongly change the narratives of love. All this misconception of hell that does not exist. Right now, some people believe in the devil, and this is my major right eradication because I'm here to eradicate hell as known to me by spirit. Because scientifically, right, feeling good is love because it has been proven that love is the highest level of feeling good. And plasma has proven energy, right? I'm not going to go into depth of that, but the truth is, I'm at this point where I'm tired of seeing killings and wars, and I'm just interested in anyone that is resonating with that ending all negative energies, right? But it starts with an awareness, a increased consciousness of self, which is soul. So this increased consciousness of self will be expressed, right, through me to make you understand why you're not feeling good, right? Is actually the truth is I wanted to offer healing sessions to thriving transmen of color because I know with healing sessions that come effectively that actually work. I'm not trying to convince people, and this is not about a philosophy of mine because I saw they took it as I had a philosophy, right? That it was mentioned, right? And it's more about what we exist within that is trying to connect us back to source, which is love. Our source is love because we do everything to feel good. And just by doing everything to feel good, this proves that we are love. This proves that everything we do bows to love because we do everything to feel good, literally. And doing anything at all to feel good is very fucking like it's the very solid proof that you and I are love beings. And so, because I want to increase the scale of positivity, which is love, right, higher than ever before, I am seeking all those that will join me on free will, right, to come out and get creative. Let's change the focus of negative emotions to positive creativity. This is major key component for me when I want to express my creativity. I want it to help change our collective frequencies, right? I want us to bring about an era of creativity of love. What feels good to you? I want to bring visions to life in the little way I can right now, not tomorrow. And what I can do right now, right, is graphics. So I want to use my graphics to bring those visions that feel good to you, because every vision is unique to every consciousness. Your vision and another person's vision will always differ. That's why it is silly to copy anybody else trying to steal another person's idea, because that idea that is going to be born through you personally is much more important than you can even imagine, than you taking on somebody else's own, because consciousness can only be at a point, right, of consciousness at a fixed point, or like a focus, right, a focus point. If you're facing another person's idea from source, you leave your own, like you literally abandon your own and see that your own is useless. And when you say that your own is useless, you numb that God within you, and it dies and it becomes dumb. It dumbs out, literally. So I want us to change our focus to within ourselves, because I am interested and excited to see what creativity I can generate from within you that is watching. Because I know there is God within all that can exist. I strongly believe that there is no space or place that God does not exist. And with those very few words of mine, right, I am eager to see what can be born from such harmonious collaboration. So when you come to me, I am understanding that you feel good enough to come to me to express your creativity. And everything was done on canvas. So it's open transparency. You see what you walk, literally walk me through with your designs as much as you want, right? You get to see how your designs come into play, and like in most of it, right? You see how I arrange the objects, and you can, if you're interested, I can also put you through graphics, right? Because I do that, and it's not impossible as long as you have a screen and you. I didn't learn graphics professionally, so if you're looking for something that has to be satisfied, right? I don't think you want to come to me, because I do it with passion from my heart, and every creativity is me keeping that fuel of continuous learning, because I do not believe there is point that I can learn to. I go online and I research and I learn and I try to get creative. And there's a lot that comes to me, so I'm always seriously on that energy of using my initiatives and exploring life practically, experientially, being that experiment myself. Because I am an experiment for the divine, right? I am such experiment to see that indeed love is the most powerful force in all of existence. So yes, my healing sessions were sessions that I was going to walk you through, right? Practically give you steps, daily steps that you could go on with, right? And I give them I give my driving transment of color like a mapped blueprint for what a healing session with me would look like, right? A public one and not a private one, right? And it was just like the very basics, right? So if they can even just incorporate that basics, it will go a long way, because those basics would affect emotions, because that will bring out authenticity, right? When practiced. But if it is ignored, well, we can't do anything about it, and free will is very important. So I'm not coming to force anyone to do healing sessions or carry out what they do not resonate with. Anything I'm doing, I'm hoping you resonate strongly with, and it feels good to you. You feel led by source to express that creativity which you are. Because I strongly believe that you are infinite intelligence, right? Just like everything is. and I am excited to bring out that new echo from infinite intelligence through you. And I hope that we can work together in harmony because the truth is, we would be proof that coexisting, right, that harmonious connection is possible because coexisting is not about, right, it's not about tolerating, it's about actually enjoying the company of another. That is why I don't enter spaces that I feel tolerated like that because I prefer spaces that my company, my presence is genuinely accepted, right? It's wanted. And so I'm not trying to enforce it. Free will will be very important to me. So if you don't have free will to offer to me, I'm honestly not even interested to connect because I respect free will above every other thing else, right? Free will is my top priority. It's so important to me that if my twin flame, right, my divine union, even being in that union, if her free will isn't about me beating her every day, I would not force her to because I love such crazy creativity or because I want to pamper her. No, I will not make her feel like she has to do anything I say. No, I want to see that God within her rawness, right? I want to listen to the God within her. I want to learn the God within her. I'm desiring that unfolding of her authentic self. And for her to be authentic, she has to feel good, honestly and sincerely, right? In every single sense of the way. And so my twin flame is not something I joke with or um, playing around with. Right? Her feeling good is top notch to me. In short, I live to see to her feeling good. I would not be one that would play negative joke. Anything that doesn't feel good wouldn't be even a game or around me to bring to my twin flame, right? I would want her to always feel good because that is who I am. If I exist, I don't know why she is not feeling good. That's just what I don't cannot understand. Like we're living together and you're not feeling good. How does that make sense? It's not even possible. Because I can become anything just to make her feel good, right? That's the idea I have. So you can understand how much of a big giver I am. If I would be a caregiver just to see that I can cater to every need of my twin flame in that sense, right? I don't think there's anything that would stop my devotion, actually, because I can practically tell you I am a huge giver. So, yes, my giving is open to all on love, right? All on free will that desires to change wars and killings to something creative. Any expression at all, right? I remember I don't work out with gym, so I do work out a lot, right? But when I put my heart to something, I make sure I live to it, right? So yes, I don't work out with gym, and I don't eat meat. So it's not like there's something righteous about not eating meat. But I felt people have overrated this. It's only when you eat meat that you can actually increase muscle, right? And this muscle keeps increasing, right? Without even me dropping one single meat. And this year is my year of staying true to my authentic self, my authentic rawness. And that is me creating infinitely. So I want to put my energy into creating and bringing more creativity out of my being. I hope you can join me. I really hope. I want you to join me on your free will. I desire your free will more than anything. And I'm looking forward for collaborations. We will get to that place where I will host healing sessions with, uh, healing sessions that would really touch hearts, really healing sessions that will make you know that you are worthy to exist. You do not need anybody else validation to exist because you are infinite intelligence and that God within you deserves to come out, right? I'm not out to judge anybody, but just because I will not get involved with anyone as an energy exchange, right? Does not mean I'm saying nobody should, but it doesn't just make any sense to me to be with anybody that isn't my twin flame, and that's who I am, right? I'm not judging anyone else. But yes, I can understand that diversity is love, and there is no pattern to how love can I be expressed. But the love that is through me comes that particular way, right? So what can we do? That's how I roll these days. So that's why I'm off contact. Well, but yes, I hope you can feel good where you are, and I hope you are open to the idea of doing something creative because I'm interested to see what I can create. Right? I want to practically expand and draw knowledge from that infinite source, right? Through you, because you are infinite intelligence, right? And just imagine the union of two infinite intelligence. That is crazy, right? So imagine the kind of wonders we can come up with. So I don't want this any longer, right? I'm sorry for saying right. Before I thought I was saying, now I'm seeing right when I'm watching my videos. God will help me. Like I dropped one and picked one up. But yes, I would work on it. Everything is a growth process. Right now, we are growing. We are just, in short, I just started growing. Today, I am a newborn baby. Take it like that. And I grow every day. And that is the certainty. What gives me life keeps me up. So I grow. Thank you.